Hi everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Um, so today is the 10th day of my 40-day master cleanse. So I thought that I would do a video update for you guys. I guess this is for day 9 and day 10 because I didn't make a video yesterday. Things are good. So day 7, I had, I guess, like a harder time. Um, and then day 8 was better than day 7, and then yesterday was even better than day 8. So I just sort of had like a low point on day 7, and then it just sort of progressively got better. And I think that that's totally fine. I think that highs and lows are to be expected when you're doing something like this, like a master cleanse, especially if your body is as toxic as I believe mine to be. So yeah, I'm feeling good. So basically, what happened for me after almost 4 days of not taking any antihistamines for my allergies and for my dermographism, I was forced to take an antihistamine, which is really disappointing. Basically, I tried not to for about 12 hours, but my allergies just kept getting more and more aggravating, and eventually, like, the inside of my ears were itching, and my tongue was like itchy, my mouth was itchy, my face was bright red and hot. I had dermographism all over my body, so I had to take an antihistamine. And I'm also still to this day, but it's better than it was. Around day 7, I started feeling like I had 2 different types of yeast infections in my body. So that was also, I think, pretty challenging for me. After feeling so good and then to go to not feeling so good. So I've been treating the yeast infections naturally, and they are better. They seem to be better. I've been treating them with like the tinctures and stuff that I mentioned in my Curing Candida video, and I've also been using like plain probiotic yogurt as well as the saltwater bathing, which I would be doing anyway because it's part of the master cleanse. So it does seem to be getting better, but it was definitely hard for me to go from feeling better to feeling worse. Um, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have been, like, I guess, trying to keep busy, which has definitely been helpful. So on day 8, I think, so 2 days ago, I went to the zoo, which was a lot of fun. So I walked for, I guess, 2.5 to 3 hours almost outside, and I saw a bunch of animals, and it was a lot of fun. And I didn't have any problem. I find that if anything, when I'm out and about, and when I'm walking around, and when I'm outdoors, and I'm active, that I feel much better than if I'm just sitting around the house doing the detox. So yesterday I went to the mall, same sort of thing. Like, I'm just trying to occupy my brain. So I went to the mall for about 2 hours and just sort of like walked around and um, went into a bunch of stores, did some window shopping, and I actually bought a really cute dress, which I'm excited about. Um, so yeah, I'm still drinking lots of fluids. I've been finding that the first day that I did my master cleanse, I needed to drink a lot of the lemonade. Like, I was constantly needing to drink more and more of the lemonade. And now I'm still drinking lots, but I don't feel that need to drink it nearly as badly to keep my hunger at bay. I still sometimes get like a little bit hungry, and then I drink the lemonade and it goes away, but not nearly as bad as in the beginning. So basically, every day, this is my water bottle. I have another one. It's green. So they're both a liter. I don't know if can you see that? So they're both about a liter, and just under a liter. I think it's like 958 milliliters or something. So with my saltwater flush, I fill the water bottle up almost all the way for the saltwater flush, and then throughout the day, I usually refill my water bottle with the lemonade. I would say like between 3 and 5 times, depending. So I'm getting, again, I guess like between 3 and 6 liters of liquids a day. My minimum is 3, I think, that I've done, and then my max is 6 or 7. So it's a lot of liquid to be sort of going through your body. But I do find that I don't need it as much as I did in the beginning. And my palate is also more sensitive to the cayenne pepper and to the lemons. Like I find that sweeter things are more sweet, like the maple syrup is really sweet, and I find the lemons really sour, and I find the cayenne really spicy, much more than at the beginning, which is kind of interesting. So I guess in terms of like weight loss, I still don't really feel like I mean, I obviously have. It's been 10 days, so I'm sure that I've lost about 10 pounds, or maybe just under, like maybe 8 pounds. Um, but again, I don't really feel like I've lost much weight. So if you're watching this and you're trying to lose a lot of weight, I don't know if it really depends. It depends on who you are, and it depends on if you have a high, I think if you have a high toxicity level in your body. Um, for me, like my neck and my face are certainly less swollen and less bloated. Again, they're still, my glands are still a little bit swollen, but they're much, much better. So I definitely notice it in my neck and in my face. And that's pretty well it, I would say. That's pretty well the only place that I notice it, to be honest. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. So I did go to a different health food store to try and find the other, I guess, three yeast busters. So it's more like two, because one of them is garlic, and garlic you really need to ingest as like a food, like as part of your diet. So the other two that are supplements that that I didn't find at Planet Organic, I went and I found both. So one of them is caprylic acid. So this is caprylic acid. It's Caproil, so it's in an oil form. And it does say, if you can see right there, it does say yeast buster. Do you see that? Yeast buster. And then there is also this symbol, which is of like a little yeast monster. Um, so it just says yeast buster. So what you do is you take 2 teaspoons a day. This was $30, so it was more expensive. You do get more in it though. You take 2 teaspoons a day. So the Caproil comes from it comes from a coconut. So you can get caprylic acid from coconut, palm kernel oil, and or dairy milk or goat's milk. So this particular form comes from coconut. Um, so texturally, like when you take it, it's texturally pretty unpleasant because it's very oily, but the taste is actually kind of coconutty, so it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse, for sure. And then the other one that I did manage to find was barberry, and they didn't have it in stock. They had to order it, but it was about $15 to order the same size tincture as the ones that I show in my Curing Canada video. So I'm excited about that. And the barberry is a yeast buster, but it not only kills yeast in your digestive tract, which is what all the other tinctures I have do, but it also kills yeast in the urinary tract, which is really important. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that coming in I guess about 10 days, I think it takes, before it'll be in. So yeah, I think that's pretty well a good update for me. I haven't had any headaches or physical symptoms really of any kind since the first few days of the cleanse. I'm totally fine energy-wise. I haven't really been like dizzy or anything like that. I haven't vomited. I haven't, everything's been totally normal. Um, it is day 10, and this is normally when people stop. So normally when people do the master cleanse, they do a 10-day cleanse, and their 10th day is their last day. And for me, I just feel like I'm beginning. Like it just feels like I'm starting to cleanse my body. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'll make another video for you guys tomorrow or the next day. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching. See you later.